Hello, hello, hello. It's me. Welcome to Life Happened Now What? The four-part series. And this is part 4 of 4. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this series and I'm so excited about today's session. So, this four-part series was designed to offer you practical ways to regain momentum after setback, transition, or navigating the unexpected. Today's topic, stay grounded. The secret to simple, sustainable momentum in life is going to blow your mind. I am so excited. I had a chance to preview this topic with some of my clients, and oh my gosh, we had an amazing session using the same principles that I'm going to share with you today. So get your pen and paper because this is going to be good. Okay, so if you think this topic is going to be valuable to another person that you love, another woman that you like or know, somebody that you know like can use and benefit from being grounded so they can get momentum and sustain momentum, go ahead and tag them. Share this video with them, whether you're watching live or watching on the replay. It's going to be real, real good. Because listen, we want to normalize living and leading our life from an anchored place. And while you're tagging people, go ahead and let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? Where are you logging in from? Drop me a note and let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay, so listen, by the way, I'm Janice Anderson, and Christian women leaders, founders, executives, business leaders, and ministry leaders, they come to me when navigating seasons of transition, bouncing back from setback, or when they just need strength and strategy for their next season of life. Through our work together, they are able to live and enjoy a significant life instead of striving or settling for the life that they have today. If you already know Janice, that's what I need. I need support in living my significant life. I need support in staying grounded. I need support in any of the topics that we've talked about over this 4 sessions. Then I want you to go ahead and click the link that's right here. I don't think it's a clickable link. Go to that link that's on the screen. It's also going to be in the comments, and book your significant life strategy call with me. I'd love to talk with you about ways that I could support you along your significant life journey. Listen, okay, so far in this series, we've talked about 4 things. The first thing we talked about is how to get up, the number one reason you're struggling to move forward. And then the second part of our Life Happens series, we talked about get unstuck. What do you do when what you know to do is no longer working? And in video number 3, we talked about get real, how you can't fix what you won't face. And in this one, we're going to talk about staying grounded, the secret to simple, sustainable momentum in life. Because who wants momentum that we can't sustain? I don't. Okay, so if you already know you're ready to stop settling for less than God's best for your life in every area of your life, I want to invite you to join me along a sacred journey of healing, rebuilding, and living God's best for your life. Head over to the link that's already on this page or right below this video and book a call or DM me. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, so listen, let me just share this story. So I had this client one time, a powerful, brilliant, influential client. He was the coveted client. He was coveted because he was smart. He had a lot of influence. The work was work that I'm committed to doing. It's work that I'm good at, work that I was born to do. The pay was great. The pay was on time, and the pay was in alignment with my assignment. Hello, who wants those kind of clients? Listen, me. It was everything that I needed. It was just one thing about this client. This client had a lot of rules. Yeah, and while at my core, I am a rule follower. I'm a rule follower because I'm a church girl. I'm a God girl. I love Jesus. And I was raised in church, so I follow the rules. And I'm the oldest. We be following the rules. But because of the nature of this work that I was doing with this client, some of the rules that he had, they didn't apply to me. They didn't apply to me. I mean, y'all ever have some people have rules that they don't apply to you? Okay, let me give you an example. I'm a contractor, not an employee. I'm a guest, not a member. I'm a woman, but I'm not your wife. Y'all get my drift? Yeah, but the client felt like because they were paying me that they owned me, but they didn't know me. One of my core values is freedom. And one of my life's guiding principle is I am free and I will live each day as if that is true. Yeah, I'm free, y'all. I'm free. Listen, my poor husband, because of this core value of freedom and then its guiding principle of free, sometimes if you look like you got me in bondage, I'm rejecting stuff. If you look like you're trying to snatch my freedom. So this client didn't stand a chance. So that put me in a really sticky situation because at the time, I was fresh out of my divorce and I was just coming up for air. The money with this client was consistent and it was sufficient. And on the surface, it may have looked like I needed it, right? Mm-mm. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Because another one of my guiding principles, another guiding principle, this client didn't know this, was this, that I have a guiding principle that I have everything that I need. See, the secret to sustained momentum, if you haven't caught it already, is staying true to your guiding principles. A guiding principle is the value or principle that anchors you. These principles answer the following questions. All right, if you're taking notes, this is a good place to pull out your paper and take notes. A guiding principle answers this question: who am I? Who do I want to be in the world? How do I want to show up? And how do I want to navigate the world? Okay, let me go over it one more time. Guiding principles answer the question: who am I? Who do I want to be in this world? And how do I want to show up? How do I want to navigate the world? And when you're not clear about your guiding principles, listen, you will fall for all kind of stuff. You'll be taking on projects that you're not supposed to take on. You'll be connecting with people that you're not supposed to connect with, that don't even line up with you. You ever did something and you wonder, like, why is this not working? Why am I not moving? I mean, I'm doing all the things. I'm checking all the boxes. On the surface, all of this is supposed to be going well, except for it is literally in direct conflict with your guiding principle. That's what was happening with this situation. So because I had a guiding principle, an anchoring thought that I am free, this particular contract threatened my freedom because the client wanted me to follow rules that felt very restrictive to me. They didn't honor the woman that I decided that I'm going to be in this life. And although the money was good and the money was on time and it was work that I ultimately enjoyed, conversing with the client and interacting with the client with these rules in this way was conflicting with the woman that I am. I just want to ask you, what are your guiding principles? What are the values, the deep-rooted values that govern who you are? They govern how you show up. Because when you're clear about your guiding principles, then all decisions are brought against this framework, this key, and they look, the mirror is shining. If you look in the mirror, like, hold up. If I do this, does this align with who I say I want to be? Who I say I'm showing up in this world to be? How I want to navigate through this world? So although that client seemed like a good client for me, it didn't honor who I wanted to be for me. So I ask this question often: whenever I'm getting ready to do something, and especially when I feel a check, I feel a check in my gut and I'm like, something ain't right about this. I ask myself, how does this align with my GP, with my guiding principle? Particularly the one that is feeling in question at the time. So if I wanted to know, how do I navigate that contract? It's like, okay, how does navigating this contract and keeping this contract align with my GP guiding principle of being free? Now, I could have said with the money part, it contributed to my financial freedom, yes, especially coming, I had 2 kids at the time and I'm coming fresh off divorce, trying to, I'm just bringing my head above water. Surely I need the money, right? Nope. I probably wanted the money, desired the money, but not at that expense, because another guiding principle for me was I have everything I need. So me saying no to this client, I have everything I need. I am committed and I am driven by the truth that I have everything I need. Now, for me, I'm a God girl, so I like to have scriptures that anchor my guiding principles. So I just won't be making up stuff out of thin air. But okay, you do what you do. And the 2 scriptures that rest on, that are underneath this guiding principle of I have everything that I need, are number 1, Psalm 23, verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Hello, I have everything I need. And the other scripture is, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. Okay, wait a minute. I have everything I need. So me saying no and me disconnecting from this contract, me saying severing ties with this client, it doesn't jeopardize me because I have everything I need. So I'm staying true to my guiding principle. What are some of your guiding principles? Do you even have them? So I was having this conversation with my clients earlier today. It was astounding how many of them knew they had values, but they hadn't taken time to write out those values or even take a step further and say, hey, this is my guiding principle. A lot of women that I work with, they have affirmations that they say, but they don't have guiding principles. They don't say that these are the things that govern my life. So when life happens, in our attempt to rebound and recover or even address life happening to us, many of us, when we don't have guiding principles, we do stuff that's totally out of alignment with who we are. I was having this conversation in the middle of a goal setting conversation with our clients. That's what we're doing. We're at the top of the year. I don't know when you're watching this video, but we're at the beginning of a new year and we're going over our goals and looking at the vision that we have for this season of life. And we want to make sure that this vision is in alignment with the assignment that God has for us at this time, and want to make sure that the actions that we're taking and the decisions that we are making are in alignment with these goals. And oftentimes, it comes up, I made the plan, I set the goal, but for some reason, I'm unable to move forward. Now, I don't work with women who are lazy, like the people who, on both sides of my business, whether I'm working with women or my consulting practice and they're women or men, I don't attract lazy people. The people that I work with, they're get-it-done people. They're very strategic in nature. They set a goal and they work diligently toward their goal, except for when the goal that they've set is in direct opposition and in misalignment with their guiding principles. Do you know that? So often I have them check their goals and check their vision against their guiding principles, because if it is in alignment and it contradicts or conflicts with their guiding principle, it's going to be like driving with your foot on the brake. I remember this story. I remember this time I had my dog, Rocky. Yeah, I had a dog one time. And y'all, I love people that love animals. I mean, not really. I mean, that's your thing. It could be your thing. My daughter loves animals. I'm not an animal lover. I'm not an animal hater, but I'm not an animal lover. However, because my child loves animals, we had a dog. Rocky was our dog. I was taking Rocky on a walk, and Rocky was doing his Rocky thing. What is his Rocky thing? Rocky kept getting tangled up in the darn leash. So I'm walking Rocky and he's tangled up in the leash. I look down, I'm like, oh my gosh, Rocky, stop. Because he's literally, but he's walking, right? So let me see if I can show you. He's wrapped around and he's walking and the leash is just wrap. And I'm afraid, Rocky, don't do that. You're going to choke yourself. And so I stop and I'm like trying to unravel him, and I, get him stopped. I unwrap the cord from a leash from around his neck, and homeboy breaks out in a sprint. Now, sir, I have on flip-flops. What are you doing? So I'm walking him, and he's in a full-on sprint, and he's going, right? Like, wait a minute, Rocky, I'm screaming like, Lord, don't let me fall. And as I was walking, and now I'm literally like in a jog, about to start running. Really, I'm about to sprint because he's going so fast. It's impressed upon my heart. I hear Holy Spirit just reminding me that's what it's like. What do you mean? What's what like? That's what it's like. When you're not governed by your guiding principles, you're moving like Rocky was moving with the leash around his neck. You're moving. You're just not moving at optimal speed. But when your decisions and your connections are and your goals and your vision are in alignment with the guiding principles that you've established for your life, this is who I am, this is how I want to show up, this is how I'm going to navigate this thing called life, then y'all, you're unstoppable. That is the way for you to gain momentum and to sustain momentum. So I want to ask you, what are your guiding principles? And then I also want to give you an invitation. You have joined me now, hopefully for 4 videos. If you haven't, go back and watch all the other 3 videos in this Life Happens series. And I want to invite you to join me along your significant life journey, because you can get up, you can get unstuck, you can get real, and you can have sustained momentum by being grounded. And I'd love to be the woman who will support you along this sacred journey of healing, rebuilding, and living God's best for your life. If you know that is what you need, you're like, okay, you got me. I would love your support. I'd love to hop on a call with you to talk about what way we can work together. There's several ways that I serve those in my community. I'd love to introduce you to one so that we can get started, moving your life forward, and you can enjoy your significant life journey. If this has been great, book a call. If you have any comments or questions, right below this video, wherever you're watching, I will answer all the questions. Again, thank you. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.